got control of it now from their own end. Quick pass to Chelios. And he takes the feed. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
The Growlers looking against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Hudson. Cuts into the paint. Great reach with the poke check. And he slides it quickly to Chelios. Fires away. Puts it just wide of the net. Quick feed to Reese. An easy pass saved made by Wagner. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Mean Machines looking to break out. Looking for space inside the D zone. Handles the puck. Gets in front of it for the block. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Quick pass across to Chelios. And it's a quick pass to Hudson. Fires it on net. Lehman's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. More than half the period left to play. The game is still scoreless. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Growlers played along the boards. And he slides it quickly to McLean. What a strong defensive effort to get down on that one. Chance in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride. You can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
Backhander denies him in front.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Play is blown dead with the offside.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Still looking for our first goal. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Can't save it, a howitzer. Sauces it tape to tape. Puck scooped up by Hudson. Pucks it away in his own end. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Offensive zone face-off and wins the draw. Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Moves it quickly over to McLean. And that's a great heads-up play by Hudson. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's stopped. Here's a shot, blocker save. Oh, that's a good hit. Montreal's on the attack. Sends a pass over. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Lehman. Montreal's won the faceoff. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Dishes it off. Here's a shot, and makes the save. Picked up along the boards by Hudson. Stops that one with a kick shave. Sends the pass over. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off. Late goings of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Growlers take possession here inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The draw, they take possession. Gains the zone through the middle. There's a shot with the stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. The Growlers start with the puck in their own end. First period nearly in the books here. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Solid check to slow him down. Oh, what a tangle. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Raven.
I'd say, yeah, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. And off the face-off, they take possession. Chelios takes the puck. Stretch pass. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Growlers have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you're going to the box.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Right on the doorstep. Oh, look at this. McLean's got the puck. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Tiptoes around the poke check. Scores! And they put the power in power play. Montreal's broken through and has the game's first goal here in period number 2.
Well, typically the better team edges out their competitor, and they have been the better team through almost 40 minutes of this game, James. They find a way to get it through. They've trusted the process. They've trusted the game plan. Now it's about finishing it off and seeing the game right to the end. Hudson's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Montreal's ahead 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Denies him on the one-timer. One-on-one with the goaltender. He scores! A stone-cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James.
Newfoundland's really changed the complexion of this game. Look at this, we're all evened up here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, and to do it at the beginning of the second is key. You really want to dictate pace and send a direct message to your opponent, and they do that with that goal.
The Blues have the puck in the corner. Slides it across. Grabs the puck. Takes the feed from his own end.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Moves the puck. Montreal's got it along the wall. Moves it to McLean. The Growlers pick up steam and are on the attack. And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now. team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
McLean stick handling in his own zone. And he's knocked off the puck there. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Mean Machines got the puck against the boards. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gone to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Newfoundland's got a one-goal lead. Montreal's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. There's a shot. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Big play inside the defensive zone. Newfoundland's got possession of the puck. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one. Puck grab by McLean. Newfoundland's got it in their own zone. Scoops up the puck here. Angles it over to Hudson. Newfoundland's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Growlers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. And that pass goes off a stick. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Hudson swooping in on the attack. Shot! Oh, out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way. So when you have it, you embrace it.
Grabbed along the boards by Beaver. Here's a short pass to McLean. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Mean Machines got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and he misfires on that. The Blues have it from their own end. Trying to shake loose. Oh, fantastic ball. The Growlers extend the lead to 2 here as they get closer and closer to intermission, Sheriff.
Great timing to go up by 2. You've dictated the play. You're coming into the end of the second period, and you find a way to get another. Now, right off of this face-off, they really want to set the tone and keep their opponent on their heels.
Shot! Denies him in close.
Reese has been electric tonight, James. He's got to write down what he had for his pregame meal because he needs to have it again. He's on fire. I mean, his fire is in his feet because he is playing so fast. Multiple breakaway goals in this one. Love that he's beat the goaltender one-on-one so many times.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Loses his check and he's on a breakaway. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. At least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Montreal's put in a strong effort tonight, James, and there's 20 minutes left, so there is some runway to claw their way back into this game, especially when they've dominated possession time. Now, this can be frustrating at times when you feel like you're holding the puck and you're going nowhere, but at the end of the day, it's all about cashing in right now and what you can do in these last few shifts to make a difference. Hudson's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
Puck picked up by Beaver. McLean's got it along the wing. Into the corner of the attacking area. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And they keep the pressure on. Tries to tuck it in. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. You'll need more than that to beat him. And he gets the 1-2 wall.
Well, he's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Mean Machine's got the puck against the half wall. The Blues gain possession. Quick feed to Reese. Takes it into the slot. Decides to think about it. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the sentence. The Blues are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Newfoundland's won the face-off deep in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And that's off a stick. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Scooped up along the wall by Reese. Montreal's got it behind the net. Slides it diagonally to Hudson. Here's a chance in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Beavers moving the puck through his own zone. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And now he moves it quickly to Reese. Here he is, in close! Denies him!
Wagner's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Taken along the wall by Beaver. Montreal's got the puck. Comes up with the steal. And now it's grabbed by Reese. Thunderous hip check on the play. The Growlers move the puck in the defensive zone.
Reese has that shot mentality. He's got 2 goals in the game. You know he's going to take it anytime he gets it. He's looking for the Hattie.
Takes the saucer pass. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Here they come on the attack. Newfoundland's got the puck along the wall. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Chelios is slowed down with the hook, and the officials are calling for a delayed penalty. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just cheering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession to the penalty box for the home team. Grabs the puck here in their own end. They get it out of the defensive end. He's got a stick. McLean's going to play it against the half wall. The Growlers take it from the side. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Newfoundland's got a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Beaver. With the puck inside the defensive zone.
Ree's penalty is about to expire.
Penalty expires, and when you look at where things sit right now, that's a huge, huge play by the penalty killers.
Frustrating here for the group that went out there, James, on this power play. A critical time of the game, an opportunity to score, and you don't do it. Real deflating.
Breakaway! Huge save on the breakaway!
Oh, remember that save, James. Just remember it if they go on to win this game.
Wow! Here's a save by Lehman. Oh, and a heads-up play to poke it away.
Lehman's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Here in the late going to the frame. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Taken by Beavers. And that goes off course off a body. Picked up along the wall by McLean. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it.
Well, listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet saluting. And they're going to fight, and I have to say, I'm not surprised at all here.
Me neither. We could see this one coming, James, whether it's the extra nudge on the boards. We've seen the stick work and the chirping all along, and they're finishing it off here.
Emphatic end to this one, and this crowd is on its feet.
Yeah, they're on their feet, and both teams are on their feet right now, and you can tell that there's an animosity between these two. I was kind of waiting for them to drop the mitts, and that one's going to end in a hurry with that last punch.
And after that tip, looks like cooler heads have finally prevailed, and we're ready to drop the puck once again. Statistically, but the most important stat, the W.
Yeah, and scoring efficiency, right? Finding ways to get on the board when you get a good look, and that's what they were able to do. And you look at the underlying metrics, they're not going to look pretty because typically time of possession and shot volume, they do go hand in hand, and right now, they weren't strong in either one.
your rules and I threw it through a train. Finding every opportunity you can to complain. You blame it on the weather, but I love it when it rains. Feeling good in my skin and I ain't never been ashamed. While you looking for a new identity like everything. Need to come back to reality, you living in your brain. You cut the record on, now you looking to escape. So I hit the studio to give you something for the pain. Whoa, whoa, I'm impossible to control. I'm gonna stand my ground, you don't run this town. I don't know what's been up with you lately. Looking for a style when you change on the daily. Staring at the mirror, all I see is the same me. Instead of lying, you should try it. Spread your wings in the cage, but you ain't free. Never sell out with it, but you can pay me. Staring at the mirror, all I see is the same me. Instead of lying, you should try it. You should try it.
Two dynamic talents meet tonight. Bauer's a player that opponents hate and fans love because of her physical style. McClain's physical style was rewarded with a goal. Two absolute studs ready to clash on the ice, and EA Sports is the place to watch it go down. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. Puck is dropped, and we are underway here tonight. That's just a great heads-up read of center ice. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Passes it over. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. The Blues win the draw. Beavers lugging the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck.
Someone start the shower because that was filthy.
Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible. But this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds back of the net.
Well, he came, he saw, and he continues to do what he does against his rivals.
Yeah, he certainly does. He's a point-per-game player, and when ice closes up and you know it's a passionate game and the fans are into it, he is the most engaged and finds a way to hit the score sheet.
Routine pad save made by Lehman.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
St. Louis has won the face-off here in their own end. Across the line from center. Handles it along the blue line. St. Louis plays it along the wing. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. To the low slot. And he elects to explore his options. Scores! They tied it up. And we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits. And they're back to evens.
The Growlers didn't seem phased at all when they fell behind early here, Cheryl. They're already back on the board.
Yeah, and they did, didn't they, James? And, I mean, it's about getting to your style of play and finding a way to get there. They do it after that opening goal, and they get the equalizer.
And loses possession after a solid hit. And that's a great read to pick off the pass. Gets the pace of it and will play on.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. McClain's got the puck in his own zone. Destined for greatness, he's got a hold of it along the wall. Nice dish from the left wing. Newfoundland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Comes up with a stop. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since as games progress and they find the back of the net.
Well, there you go. The mayor of Clutchville just stepped up once again.
Game winner last time and gets the go-ahead this time, James. He waits for these moments. He picks the best times to put it in, and he rallies the entire group. Now the momentum has changed. He's certainly playing on his toes.
The Growlers gain control of it. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Newfoundland's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Good defensive stop with the poke check.
Lehman's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Quick shot, and there's the save.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. The Growlers are going to have to move it up quickly here if they're going to capitalize on this power play. And he's ridden off the puck. Swing and a miss. The Blues fail to capitalize on the power play.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
Moves it quickly over to Sharks. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Alexandrov. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Avoids the poke check. The Growlers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. And he takes the feed. Oh, I thought that was in, and it just climbs over the net.
Well, the fight for body position and the fight to get hands on the puck, and that's exactly what happens. Just sails it over.
Oh, what a move in close. Big save in front.
I love the way that he changes his pace here. A little bit of a pause, just pushes the defender back, and then he takes advantage of the space and gets that high-danger shot off.
Looking to set up offensively. Sends it out in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. First period nearly in the books here. Kicks it away from the crease. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Wagner's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, too positioned to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
And now he passes up to Bauer. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And that shot gets caught in traffic. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. 2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Both teams seem to be recharged, and play is underway here in period number 2. All right, Commander, how would you assess this game? Scores! And look who's right there to jump on the rebound as she puts it home.
Sometimes in this league, you got to get the goaltender scrambling, and that's what happens here on the rebound. But it's her who fights for that puck. I mean, you got to have the grit and the will to compete for those dirty areas. She does. She's the victorious battler, and she puts it in.
Reese takes possession after that center ice face-off. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Bauer. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! St. Louis on the attack. And that skips out of the offensive end. St. Louis plays it along the wall. She handles the feed. Feeds it over. Picked up by Beaver. Sends it quickly to Reese. Into the middle. And that doesn't connect. Newfoundland's got the puck against the boards. Here's a shot and makes the save.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save. Well, the bench just erupts with that thunderous hit there, James. I mean, she knew exactly where she was going with that one. It was all about intention and purpose to lay her opponent out and get the puck.
Newfoundland's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. St. Louis gains control of the puck. The turnover. Here they come. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Oh, what tremendous effort there.
And the coach is going to have a lot to say, and it's going to be encouraging, James, when you see a defensive effort like that. And I do mean effort, because you can just stop in your tracks, recognize that you've been beaten, but he doesn't. He gets on his horse, he closes quickly through the neutral ice, and finds a way to stop this play. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. St. Louis wins it at center. Great poke check on the reach. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. That's gloved by Wagner. Craig Reed comes up with it. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. The Growlers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. McLean's got it in the defensive end. Puck scooped up by Nagy. Moves it to Sharks. Here's a chance. Fantastic save. Unloads one. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. More than half the frame has been played here. We are all tied up in this one. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Works it across to Sharks. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Destined for greatness has got the puck against the half wall. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Quick pass to Sharks. Here's a pass in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. St. Louis is quick on the draw. Now a quick pass to Bauer. Newfoundland's got the puck in their own end. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Here in the later stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. The Blues have it now. And there we go. Icing is the call. Newfoundland's got it in the defensive zone. Steps across the blue line. The Growlers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Strong defensive effort. Directed over to Bauer. Shot. Makes the save as that goes off the glove. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh my goodness, what a move! Great read by the keeper to cope it away. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Puts it on net. Oh, that's the go-ahead goal!
Well, the game's all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. You can't measure heart and soul, James. It's on display right there on that retrieval. You've got to find a way to be tenacious, and I'm telling you, this energy bleeds itself through the lineup and winds up in the back of the net. That's an awesome shift all the way around from start to finish.
So you look at how rivalries are built. Look what she's doing right now. Another goal against them, and this point streak in these head-to-head matchups continues.
And the coach loves it because you love it when players drive play, and that's exactly what she's done in these games. She's driven play, whether she's been the goal scorer or she's gotten an apple. She's making things happen out there.
Stoppage in play, offside the call. St. Louis continues to lead late in the second period. They've had no shortage of scoring chances tonight. And they win that draw at center. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Feeds it down low. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. We've played not one, but two periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snag. Go stretch your legs because a big third period is just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. All right, Cheryl, we played two periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Blues are losing this game because they haven't been on the puck, James. They haven't retrieved it. They haven't hounded it. They haven't been aggressive. And as a result, their possession time is really wavering. They got to find a way to do all of those things if they want to get back in this game.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
St. Louis wins that face-off at center. Across the line and on the attack. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Takes the feed in the middle of the ice.
Reeves is the
Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
St. Louis wins the face-off in the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Newfoundland's got the puck along the wall. The Blues will play it in their own end. Oh, she got all of that hit.
She's been lowering the hammer all night long, James. She knows exactly where her opponent is. She keeps her feet moving, but man, is she driving right through her check.
Picked up along the boards by Beaver. Newfoundland's in on the offensive attack now. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, look at this chance. Passes out front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Reeves has found the back of the net 3 times tonight for the hat trick here, James, and you can't overstate how important of a game this is for him. I mean, it is a tough league, and it is difficult to score against these goaltenders. He's having himself a night.
Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Reese. We got a whistle, offside to call. Destined for greatness has failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Reese wins the draw at center. Moves around along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Nagy. Feeds the puck to Sharks. Here they are on the attack. Picks up the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. What a hit! She brought some spicy mustard with that play.
She certainly did, and she's wearing her opponent down. And if you do this collectively over the course of the game, they're going to be playing back on their heels, James. That's exactly what you want. Coach loves this. Bauer's been dialed in tonight, and every time she jumps the boards, you know that she's going to make something happen, James. I mean, she's got multiple points in this one, and her coach certainly knows that she's been a threat with and without the puck. And when you have the puck, you do something with it, and when you're off of the puck, you go to the net, good things happen.
Knocked away. Dishes it off. Oh, he got caught on it. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level, and he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Newfoundland's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Nice job tying up his opponent. Pass to Nagy. The Blues will play from the defensive zone. And the intensity started to ramp up here after that hit.
Reeves put his team in front earlier, and now he's looking for another one, James, and that puck is on his stick. He is so dangerous.
Slides it across. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
The game's all about trying to get that puck, and anytime you see your opponent with it, you want to separate, and that's exactly what happens here with that huge hit.
St. Louis has been the better team. They've had more scoring opportunities, and yet they trail in the third. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. McLean's lugging the puck. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Passes it over. Oh, a clutch save.
Wagner's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Cannon of a shot. Comes up with the block. They've got numbers. Oh, but Dagger right in the slot. Newfoundland's got possession here in the offensive zone. Slides it over with pace to Sharks. Shot. Oh, he had it deep, but it goes off the inside post.
St. Louis is struggling to capitalize on their chances. That one goes off the post and out, but they are generating, James, so they can keep with the game plan. Continue to press. One's bound to go in.
Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. The Prowlers have it now. Moves the puck over to Nagy. Reese takes to the offensive end. The Blues carried along the wall. And the defenders come up with the puck.
Destined for greatness has been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Long lead pass to McLean. He's got a step. Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Well, another game between these two rivals and another goal by you-know-who as the streak continues.
Well, yeah, and there's more jump to his step, not just because it's the foe, his nemesis that they're playing against, but also because the confidence he's had when he's put the puck to the net, it seems to be dropping. Give him a lane, and he's going to take it.
Moves it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
That's not how you get back in a game in the third period when you're trailing. You get those opportunities, you have to convert.
Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. It is all over. Newfoundland's shot output was underwhelming, Pounder, but you know what? Their efficiency, however, a different story.
Yeah, that number looked pretty good, won't it, James? I mean, their shot selection has been excellent, right? They haven't been pushing from the outside. They've been waiting to pounce when the opportunity presents itself, and it's the reason why they've won this game.
Sabalski for EA Sports. They are styling and profiling on the ice tonight in this EASHL club matchup. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Blues are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. The Goons have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And that's offside, stopping the play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Goons take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Dumps it into the opposite side. Newfoundland's got it in their own zone. McLean's got it against the boards. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Streaking into the attacking zone to the right. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Reese has won the draw here in the neutral zone. Gets it over to Beaver. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. The Goons get a hold of the puck in their own end. With possession along the wall. Denies him with the save. McLean's taking it from his own end. Quick feed down low. He scores! The goal!
This is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set position, and you can't get set to scramble like this, and it lines up in the back of the net.
The crowd will strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
You can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Newfoundland's got the puck. Here we go, odd-man rush. Oh, just got a piece of that one with the clock to keep it out.
Wagner's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Excellent stick work on the play. Slides it to McLean. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Wagner's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position. Inching
closer to the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Puck grab by Faber. He's hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Steel City's got it, and they're on the attack. Here he is on the tip. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top on the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. When we have a look at it, James,
Steel City's quickly erased that 1-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
And that's broken up. Breakaway! Oh, he completely missed the net on that.
I think there's a little bit of panic set in here, James. You knew what he was looking for. He had his head up. He just didn't execute.
And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Past the midway mark of the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Pass across to McVay. Moves the puck along the half wall. Denies him with the save. Steel City's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Sends it down low. Here's a feed in front. Oh, and he comes up on a stop. Goaltender covers that. We got a stoppage in play. The Goons take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy from the bench, too. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Steel City's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Steel City's going in from the side. Sends the pass down low. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Play is called for offside.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. And they win that neutral zone draw. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Steel City's got it now. Lets it go from the slot. Score goal! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. He manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. He's out! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Goons ready to go on the attack. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. You never want to see yourself on that screen in the video room on a goal, James. There's been a defensive error, and then you get caught covering up, and everyone gets caught out of position. As a result, it's in the back of your net.
The Goons get a hold of the puck off the draw. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Newfoundland's gained possession along the boards. Has moved to the middle. Puts it off the post. The Growlers look to start the transition game. Steel City's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Goons played along the wing. Booming shot! That goes off the post and stays out!
Steel City's players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hits the post and out.
Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Layman's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Grabbed along the board by Reese. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. That's a solid hit. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. Well, that quick glove hand looks like a windmill, James. I think that was meant for the highlight reel. Unfortunately, you got to catch the puck if you want to make it there.
Steel City's now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out. And their first few strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
From the point, they take control of it. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it. Steel City's got control of it now from their own end. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Lots of time left in this period. Steel City's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Favors stick handling in his own zone. Slides the puck over. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lehman.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
They move the puck out of harm's way. With authority. Newfoundland's got the puck in the defensive end. All alone. Scores! That's how you finish.
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Steel City's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Nick Baines moving the puck through his own zone. Steel City's got it from behind the net. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Oh! Out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
What a great save!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. Oh, dropped onto his own bench.
He wasn't ready for that hit there, James. The only good thing about it, it's not the opposition's bench.
Looks like they got a delay. They score!
Well, with a delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective.
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Reese wins it in the dots. He got all of that hit. They've got numbers here. Feeds it across. Big time stop there.
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Shuts him down. From one point man to another. Gets down in front of it. Broken up at center by McVay. Sent into the offensive zone. Newfoundland's got the puck in the defensive end. Here we go. Takes the feed at center. Here's the chance to the middle. And that's stopped. Penalty count. They score on the delayed penalty. They make it count.
Well, they do make it count, James. Now it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. I tell you, it ain't comfortable when you're getting shoved and you're getting pushed around like that on the puck. And but he's been able to maintain his focus on that puck, maintain possession with that secondary effort. And you know that you work on it in skills all the time, that small space skill and toughness, but he executes all of it, showing that skill set, but the drive and the will to win that battle.
Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Lehman's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders. Reese is the leader of this team. He is their captain. They've been behind the 8 ball, behind all game. They've got to find a way to get back with this offensive zone faceoff. One goal can create some momentum.
Steel City's got the win off that draw. Into the offensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Handles the pass. He says, let's get physical on that play. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Sends it into the offensive zone. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Oh, a great save. And another shot. And it's in the net. That's a goal. They're going to count that one.
Well, the position is tough enough, and then you have these goals that wind up in the back of the net. He deposited it himself, and that's a real tough one to handle. This next shift, this next save, it's huge.
The Goons probably don't want this period to end, given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo, they're moving the puck, they've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission, which can pause and give their opponent some rest that they need.
And one last save! It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Steel City's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win. He's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Steel City's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. From the left wing, takes the feed. Look at this. It doesn't go. Raymond's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick. Steel
Steel City's put a lot of shots on net here, and they lead it as a result early in this third period. And they'll start with possession. And that's intercepted by Reese. Slides by the check. Oh, he stopped him! I can't believe it!
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Growlers will go to work here in the offensive zone. The Goons scoop it up along the boards. Steel City's got the puck in their own end. The Blues going to work on offense. Here's a shot. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
McVay's been on point tonight. I mean, literally multiple points in this game right now. Puck's been on his stick, and he's been making things happen. James, you know a player has it. They're feeling it when they have confidence with the puck, when they've got patience and they've got composure. He's got all of it right now.
From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Newfoundland's gained possession. Beavers got it into offensive territory. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Puts a little mustard on the hip to knock the puck loose. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Good hit on the play. Sends the puck across. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this one tonight. And I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket. And if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there. But you can't. There's more games to play. This is a tough one, James. They do a great job in transition. They recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Steel City's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so. And you always look forward to a day off. And this coaching staff is about to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, drive, and
scores! And he completes the hat-trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. Oh, I've been on the other end of this one, James, and it is tough because this is such a skilled play. Any time that you've got the puck on your stick and you can turn like that on a dime, you've just got such spectacular edges. But then you've got explosiveness, those first few strides. If you can explode, you're going to take advantage of the space that you just created.
And he's got that one. Plays the puck up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Steel City's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. On the attack along the boards. He grabs the puck here on the board. Great reflexes, another save. The Blues are on the attack. Oh, and here's the pass. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Goons continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Beavers. Takes himself free. He scores! Steel City's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Blues gain possession along the wall.
Newfoundland's been terrible tonight, James. There's a lackluster performance in all areas of the game, and now the bench is quiet. They know the effort that they've put in.
Handles a great feed here in the neutral zone. Here's a pass to the middle. A little pass. And he again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
And there's the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
Steel City's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And he fights up another save.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. And that slides right out to center ice. Oh, look at this! Big-time save by Wagner!
Well, a ton of connected play on both sides of the puck right now, generating a ton of speed and offense. Both teams looking to score goals, high-danger scoring chances. Coaches don't like this one because there's not a lot of defense.
Steel City's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Newfoundland's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shakes off the covering. Oh, save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Newfoundland's on the attack. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. The Growlers will play it against the wall. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Wagner's going to hang on for a whistle.
Wow, James. I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Steel City's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And that's just out of reach. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway.
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Steel City's won the draw in the neutral zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Puts it on net, and off the side of the net it goes. Newfoundland's going to play the puck from behind the cage. You know, you listen to this. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
The Goons are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Breeze gains possession at center ice. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the whistle, and here's the call. McVay's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, sitting with a comfortable lead, this penalty is going to mean nothing right now, James. All it means is that everyone's got to stay a little longer.
Reese wins the offense, and they're going to fight.
Well, they've been going at it all game long here, James. This was just a matter of time.
And here come the Zebras, Cheryl.
Yeah, they jump in right when the guys are getting tired. They see their spot, they take it, and the guys are heading to the box now. 5-minute major. Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
This one's pretty much over, but they'll drop the puck one last time. Well, no surprise, this was coming.
Yeah, and there's all those other things that happen in a game that we don't even see, and you know that they've exchanged words throughout the course of this game, and they're finishing it off with a battle.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. You could just feel this coming, couldn't you, James? I mean, this is a blowout game. It is over, and that fight is a result of the frustration.
Steel City's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. The Goons talked a big game coming into this one. They delivered an A-plus performance.
Well, yeah, you got to execute the game plan, and the game plan was clearly to get pucks to the net, funnel them right through, and they found ways to get on the doorstep, make good on them, good quality chances, and for that, they won pretty comfortably.